What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. right after Around the Blockchain. And guys, might I remind you, Hit Gaming is up and running. They are streaming. They were actually just streaming a couple minutes ago. So if you're not following Hit Gaming, definitely go subscribe. And so you guys can know when they go live. We played, what was the name of that game we played? Cuphead. We played Cuphead. I've never played this game on PS5. Never played it. Super fun. I played like right before we got on the stream. It was intense. I liked it. So you never know. I might pop over on Hit Gaming. Maybe Ben's over there. Maybe TJ, heads over there and play some games with them. Definitely go follow them, guys. A lot of fun stuff going on there. But welcome back to the stream, guys. We've got another killer show for you tonight. we're taking a look at Bitcoin. What is going on? Are we long? Are we short? Are we going to 25K? Are we going to 24K, 26K? Are we going to 14K? Is it going to 0? What is going on? I know everybody's kind of, wish-washy about these markets right now. I'm going to try to give you guys some clarity, show you guys what I'm looking at. Some reasons I'm feeling a little bullish. Some reasons I might feel a little bearish. I'll give you guys 2 of the most likely scenarios that I think are possible. We did put out a market update video, so some of this might be a little repetitive, but I got a bunch of new stuff for you guys too. And we're also going to take a look at some signals that I'm looking for to potentially enter some trades. So stick around for that. Hopefully we can get into some good trades here once the dust settles on this market. We can get into some good trades and keep those trades going. We were going good for a while. We had like a live trade almost every day. So we'll get back to that as soon as possible. But like I said, guys, we don't want to just force trades, right? I don't want to just force trades to show them on the stream and then just wind up, just getting wrecked all the time. So like I said, it's weird times out there. I've actually been letting the dust settle a little bit. I don't want to get in there. We tried to get into some longs and stuff. People are getting chopped up. It's dangerous out there, so be careful. Use good risk management. And just don't get wicked out or chopped up, whatever you want to say. But thank you to every single person in here. 212 people, 88 likes. Smash that like button if you guys want to spin the wheel of pain and pleasure that doesn't exist in real life anymore because our wheel got wet from a leak. And now it's warped, so it doesn't work. So we are getting a custom wheel from Tony D, one of our wonderful mods. Shout out to all the mods. You guys are amazing. But shout out to Tyler and Crypto Anon, the first people in here. I let them know in chat. I said, these are the real goats of the Frankie Candles YouTube channel. But guys, with all that being said, like I said, we got a good show. Before we hop into it, make sure you smash that like button so you guys can win some of these free NFTs. We gave away like 25 NFTs and 2 Ledger Nano S's last week. So we give stuff away. So just smash that like button. Every 100 likes we get, you guys get a chance to spin that wheel for a chance for a giveaway. For a chance. I don't know why I said that so many times. But before we jump into it, guys, let's go ahead and check chat. You guys are killing me in the chat. Like, sometimes if I sit down early, I read through the chat a little bit as you guys are kind of talking back and forth. What someone said, I don't remember who. It's like, I told my wife I'm in the mafia. I don't know. You guys are just hilarious. All right, let's see who we got in here. Chemistry, bro. What is going on? Charts popping already. Let's go. Crypto Billy, bing bong. What is up, Crypto Billy? I meant to wear my Frankie Candle t-shirt. We're gonna try to wear it tomorrow. I always say I want to wear it right now, and then I wake up in the morning and I'm in a sleepy stupor, and like I just grab whatever's first. But we're gonna bring that shirt back on. I love that shirt. Thank you to Crypto Billy. We gotta rep the CandleMafia on tomorrow's stream. Crypto God, what is going on? Karam Awauda. I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. Music, please. Hi, Frankie, with the roses. What is going on? Eric Ward, what is going on? Uncle Candles himself. There's a spider. Can you guys see that? There is a spider right here. Not trying to get bit by a black widow here. Here we go. Let's see. Dark Crash, what's going on? Hector, what's up? Jay, what is going on? Jimmy Two Shoes, or Jimmy Void with the Bronx Bitcoin Bulls, as you guys know, got the Hawaiian volcanic water right here. Jimmy Two Shoes, salute. No black coffee today. But I know you got your black coffee. Salute, my friend. In tradition. What's going on, man? Eric Warwick, Cal's World, what is going on? Frankie, waiting for that school bell to ring. Class is in sesh. Let's go. A shout out to Cal's World. Appreciate you being back here. Crypt TKO, what up? What's going on, brother? Thank you for being here. Charlie, 1978. We are slacking on that like button. LFG Mafia. You guys, smack up that like button. We're going for 500 likes on the stream tonight. If we hit 500 likes, I'll give you 10 spins on the wheel. That's a 2-for-1 deal right there. Let's see. Chemistry Row, we said hi to you. Uncle Candles, we said hi to you. Let's just get a couple more in here. Did I just see Meta Money? I might have seen Meta Money. Meta Money, if you're in here, shout out to you guys. Thank you for being here. Lane Hughes, what is going on? Thank you for being here, Lane. Kyle, what's up? Hatch, what's up? Ill Hero, welcome back. He says, hola. NK3, what's up? Spaceman, what's up? Satoshi Yoshi, broke that spider line. Oh, baby. Bubba's Crypto, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Oh, you broke the spider line because of the I got you. Let's see. Brian, what is going on? Tim Pierce, Arizona in the house. What's going on? We got some people out from Arizona in the office here today. Let's see. Or not today, they work here. But they moved from Arizona. Let's go, Crypto. Shout out to you from Calgary. Let's go. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for being here. Let's go, Crypto. Ryan, what's up? Crypto 420. Patrick, Lane Hughes again. Rob the Crypto Snob. Whatever amazing mods. I don't know if I'm getting trolled with that name. I'm sorry if I'm not. I don't want to. What's up, Frankie? I don't think you're trolling. Shout out to you. Doc, Aussie, Nino, what is going on? Crypto, Redneck, Jacko, Ham Wizard, and Chemistry Bro. As always, we said hi to you already, but what is going on for the second time? Guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the charts. Here we are on the Bitcoin 2 hour. I'm kidding. We're going to start off on the weekly, right? And let's start off on our naked chart here because we got some stuff I want to cover. To start off, weekly green dot, right? Weekly green dot right here. Obviously, we covered this yesterday. We covered it on the morning stream. I think whether we looked at it on the market update, I mean, we show this everywhere. So if you guys, if you guys watch the channel, you know about the weekly green dot. You know I have trust issues with it. I don't know if this is going to confirm. The last 2 or 3 times it's happened, it hasn't confirmed. But maybe we are due for a confirmed green dot on the weekly, which very well could mark a potential bottom here, whether it's a more of a short-term bottom or the actual bottom. It could be marking a bottom, right? But you want to remember, if we go back in time, there are times where the weekly has printed 2 green dots like this in a bear market. The first one, we thought we were at the bottom, and then it was a fake out. We came down lower, and then that second green dot marked the actual bottom. So, if we're not making the final bottom, we might be making that first bottom here. But in 2018, it marks the bottom almost perfectly with that 1 green dot. So just expecting something similar, right? We're not expecting it to repeat exactly, but we're expecting something similar to happen here. But that is somewhat of a bullish sign here if it confirms. Now, before we move on, guys, I want to come down to the daily and kind of talk about something here. Now, I talked about this on the morning show, and I kind of want to give you guys the 2 scenarios that I am looking for, right? Obviously, we have a bullish case and a bearish case, and I'll let you guys know which way I'm leaning, right? So with these bear flags, you guys can see these bear flags here. Obviously, Bitcoin has loved the bear flags, which makes complete sense, right? We're in a bear market. Bear flags are a bearish continuation pattern. In a bear market, typically you continue to move down. So it's not shocking that these have been playing out. But I want to point something out here. You have one bear flag right here. This was the big one where everyone was talking about we're making higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. That's all they saw here. They just saw higher lows. They thought it was bullish. All I saw was a bear flag. They break down. You get the breakdown. You have a big move down to this macro golden pocket. And then same thing. You kind of bear flag out here. Bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong. Big capitulation down to your next big level, which is at about 20K. Essentially, guys, right now, we are sitting on top of the previous all-time high for the most part, right? Obviously, we're wicking a little lower. We're looking a little above. We're bouncing around that level. But essentially, you're sitting around here. Like, you have this technical area of support, right? Because as we came up in this current bull run or this past bull run that we just went into, we came up and you found resistance at that previous all-time high, right? And then you broke above, flipped it to support, and continued higher. So we're hitting that technical area of support as well as sitting right on top of the previous all-time high. So, and I'll just continue with this. So we are kind of just sitting at that level now. So you got the bullish case and you got the bearish case, right? Bullish case, this is kind of what I see happening, right? And obviously, nothing's 100%, but this is kind of what I would expect. So bear flag, big move down. Bear flag, big move down. Bear flag, question mark, right? It would make sense for this bear flag to break down, right? It's a bearish continuation pattern. And I think if you zoom in, we've had a few more of these bear flags. I didn't highlight every single one, but they play, right? I just mean they play out. So this one, you have a big move down, you consolidate. Do we come down, or are we finally going to see this bear flag not play out like they typically do, and maybe we get a move up? Now, there's an argument to be made that we're going to come up, right? And I'm going to show you that in a second, but let's cover the bearish case first. Let's assume this is going to just play out like a typical bear flag. What do I think could happen, right? If we just kind of bing bong around in this bear flag and then finally get rejected, right? Maybe we bearishly retest this support as resistance, and then we come lower, right? If this is the case, and this does happen, which is possible, It would be absolutely brutal, guys. If that happens, this is the most brutal drop that you could possibly imagine, right? There's just barely any relief on the way down at all. If we do see that happen, I think we would work our way closer to, probably 14K, pretty close to where this arrow is, right? Probably take a little stop off at about 14K or around 14K. As you can see, we do have some technical support here. And, we'd maybe make a stop at 14K, basically on our way possibly to this next range of support that we have, which is between about 12 and 9K. So we could see that happen, right? And, typically you break out of these bear flags, and, this one brought you down like 30% roughly. I know these numbers are rough, guys. I'm just kind of roughing this out live. 30% there, about 30% there, right? So if you drop another 30% here, where would that bring you, right? So it brings you about to 14K, almost perfectly, right? And then maybe you continue moving down to this bigger macro area of strong support, right? So that's kind of the bearish scenario number one. But what about the bullish case, right? How could we possibly break up from here, right? And the reason, the argument is, right, the evidence kind of supporting the fact that we could come up, obviously, is we've been dropping like a rock for quite some time now. Nothing goes down forever. Doesn't mean we can't continue coming down, but nothing goes down forever. You would expect some sort of relief to come in at some point here, right? Heikin-Ashi candles on the weekly are just, we haven't had a green Heikin-Ashi candle in, let's see here. Yeah, 12 weeks. We have 12 weeks of red Heikin-Ashi candles. Not actually that crazy for the Heikin-Ashis, but, we got to see some green here at some point, right? So coming back to the daily, just to kind of point out my bullish scenario and what I think could be possible if in more of a bullish case, right? So looking at the bullish case, if we do break up, let's just say, I'm going to explain where, my targets, where I think we can go and what kind of supports that, right? Let's say, we kind of bounce around and we wind up breaking out, right? And we start coming up more. I do think there is a possibility that we could come up and test the macro golden pocket right here at about 26.5, right? I think it is possible in the most bullish of scenarios we could make it up that high. Maybe it's 24, maybe it's 25, but in the most bullish of scenarios, I could see us possibly coming up and back testing this macro golden pocket at about 26.5, right? Now, what supports that, right? You might be like, well, if we're coming down, these last bear flags played out perfectly. Like, why this one? Why would this one not just follow suit? And the reason is we're in a completely different market environment at this point, right? This was a completely different time in the market. And even this, even though it was more recent, is still a completely different time in the market because we have some things going for us in support of a bounce, right? And number one, you could talk about the weekly green dot, right? If that confirms, it could indicate that we could get a bounce here, right? Not only that, but if you just break out your traditional RSI, and let's collapse this and make this a little bit bigger, right? If you pull out your RSI, weekly RSI is absolutely smashed to the downside, right? Absolutely murdered down here. This is so oversold, it would make sense to see some kind of turnaround. Doesn't mean 100%, because I think some people get it twisted. They think like, oh, that means like, I'm saying the fact that the weekly is so oversold here is another bullish case. You got the double green dot. The weekly RSI is absolutely super oversold, looking for a rebound, right? Now, these are two things that could kind of indicate that we are bouncing, right? These are much more indicative of a bounce than, back when we were over here and the RSI was kind of on its way up, right? And we were all the way up here. We had plenty of room to come down, right? And even on this bear flag right here, you still had some room to come down. Now we are absolutely demolished down here, right? Absolutely demolished, right? 2018 bear market came down, touched this line, and then back here, right here in 2015. We didn't quite get that low. And then, you know, over here, this was obviously a different time, but we came down there back then. back then. So just choked on my, I don't know what I just choked on, but these are some things that could point, like we are in a little bit of a different scenario here, right? Now let's just zoom in a little bit here. And the other thing is too, it's a little early, right? It's a little early, in my opinion, to call this a bear flag necessarily, right? Because if you look at this way, right, you could kind of, let me just rough these lines out. You can kind of, you know, you could actually, if, let me get rid of this line. If this comes up like that, I'm roughing these lines up, guys. Bear with me here. If price winds up coming down and kind of just bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, right? Now, this is looking more like an ascending triangle, right? Yeah, okay. I don't know why I was just tweaking out there. You know, this would be looking more like an ascending triangle rather than a bear flag, right? So I would like to see this pattern develop a little bit more, because if we do come down, right, and you wind up doing this a little more, now this is also looking like it could be bullish, right? Rather than the bear flag, which would be bearish, you know, this could wind up being a bullish pattern. And that's another reason why this could wind up bringing us up. But we would need a little extra time to let this pattern develop to be able to truly identify it as a bear flag or an ascending triangle, right? So if that happens, again, another reason why we could bounce back up and possibly test this macro golden pocket. Now, obviously too soon to tell here, but let me just get rid of these lines real quick. You know, if it is a bear flag, you know, we could potentially make our way back up to the top of the flag, which would be at about 22.5. So that could also be in the cards. But there you go. That's kind of the bullish and the bearish scenario, right? We either, it looks like, you know, we're either going to, let me come back to the daily. We're either going to, you know, form another one of these bear flags, and it's just going to break down like they always have, right? Boom, consolidate, boom, consolidate, boom, continue down, consolidate, boom, continue down. We come down towards 14K, right? Or you see this kind of develop more into an ascending triangle, right? With the horizontal level of resistance and then the lower highs or the higher lows forming, and then you finally get squeezed out and move higher. So those are kind of the two scenarios that I see more in the long term, right? And we're going to cover the shorter term, where we're looking for trades, stuff like that. But I just wanted to cover a little bit of like the macro, like my general thoughts on Bitcoin, not just in a trading sense. You know, what am I doing the next 15 minutes? What's my next trade? Just in a more macro sense, you know, what's going on? Because I think, you know, there's plenty of trades. There's plenty of trades to be had inside of here. So don't get it twisted. Plenty of trades to be had inside of here. But I want to give you guys the macro view. So if we do wind up breaking up or breaking down, you could take these bigger rides, you know, either up or down. So these are kind of the main two scenarios I see happening with some price targets, right? I think it's either going to get a little closer to 14K, or in the most bullish case, we could backtest this golden pocket in a bearish manner, right? And then if you want to get real, you know, it's so hard to say, guys, because, you know, I have to be really careful about, you know, what I say on the stream, because inevitably people just think that anything I bring up or any theory I bring up is like me saying that it's going to happen, even though I feel like I repeat myself constantly and say, I'm not saying this is happening. I'm just looking into it as a theory. But you know, people just like to be like, yeah, well, this guy said that it was gonna, the bull, I don't know. I have people saying like, Frankie Candle said the bull run was around the corner. I've never said that. I was the guy everyone was mad at because I was calling the bear market. So some people I think just hate. But if you want to go like super moon math here, you know, depending on how quickly this can happen, you know, even more bullish, even though I think backtesting this golden pocket is a very bullish target. You know, we could even possibly move up and come up and test this this line of resistance that we've been rejected from quite a few times here, right? We got rejected. Well, we got rejected at the top here, and then you got rejected here, came down further, right? And now maybe we get our move closer up to here. It's about 30K. It gets into the 30s. So that's a little moon boy for me in a bear market. But what you have to understand is if we're right here and we pump to 30K, guys, it's 51%. That is, I say this all the time. I've been saying this forever. That is so possible in a bear market. We've seen 50% pumps in a bear market before. We've seen 100% pumps in a bear market before. You get these relief rallies. So it's not out of the question to come retest this area of resistance. And then, before, be ready, because if we come up here, people are going to be like, we're back above the macro golden pocket. We're going to bounce off of it. The bull runs back on. We're going to 100K. Be careful. They're going to be saying that, guys. They're going to come out of the bushes. The bulls are going to be like, oh my God, the bull run's back on. This time is different. And what I'm looking for here is not to get my spacesuit on. I'm putting my shorts on, because I am looking for a big rejection of this area to possibly come down and finally possibly come down to this 12K area, or this last little range of support that we have down here. So I know it's a little different. I just wanted to point out like kind of the macro, idea of where I think price is going to go over a medium term rather than just these short-term trades. So just a little recap before we go and check in on chat. Again, bullish case, this turns into an ascending triangle, or maybe it doesn't, it just breaks out, right? And the bear flag does not play out, and this just winds up breaking up, and we bearishly retest the golden pocket. Again, maybe we don't get all the way up to the golden pocket, but I would say in the most bullish cases, the retest of the bottom of the golden pocket or this trend line here is definitely possible. I'm not saying 100%, I'm just saying possible, before possibly getting rejected back down to make that final lower low. And again, if we do get down here, we will reassess the situation, because that means either like we are at the bottom, or the macroeconomic environment is still just absolute garbage and we continue lower, in which case, if we break this support range, I'd be pretty worried, guys. I'll be 100% honest with you. It's either going to be the best opportunity you've ever had in your life. I'm sorry if you guys couldn't see that. If we come down to this support area here between 12 and 9K, it's either going to be, if we're there, I'm not freaking out, right? I'm not really freaking out, because, if you measure it from the top, that's your 80, if you get in here, that's your 85% correction. So to me, if we get into this range, this is basically just normal. Like, I'm not panicking here. This is normal if we come down here. It's just another bear market for Bitcoin. But if we wind up coming lower than that, and we start moving down, down lower, right? 5K, 4K, 3K, depending on how low we get, this could be pretty alarming for Bitcoin as an asset entirely, right? Because it's either going to be the buying opportunity of an absolute lifetime, and that's why it's going to be really hard if we get lower than this range that I have here in purple right here. If we get below this range here, it's going to be really hard. A lot of people who are saying if Bitcoin ever goes into the single-digit thousands, I'm mortgaging, I'm selling my house, I'm selling my car, I'm selling my kids, and I'm buying Bitcoin. A lot of those people are not actually going to be buying if we come down here. And we'll have to assess the situation when we get down there. But this line's actually negative. But you guys get what I mean. If we come below here, I'm starting to get a little bit worried about Bitcoin. But if we come down into this range, it ain't nothing but a normal day for Bitcoin, right? So there's kind of my, my thoughts on where we're going in, the medium term. So I hope you guys like that. I know we cover a lot more short-term stuff on here, but I want to give you guys like kind of just what I think. A lot of people just ask me like, what's up with Bitcoin? Like, are we going further down or are we going up? And this is kind of the answer in my opinion, right? I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. But these are basically the two main, most likely scenarios that I see with some price targets, so you guys can kind of have an idea. And hey, this is kind of the fun of it, right? This is what we think is going to happen. Most likely, no one's going to nail it perfectly, right? Even if we get close, we're not going to nail this perfectly. Maybe price action's messy. Maybe we don't get all the way up to the golden pocket. Maybe we pop above this a little bit and then just break back down. It's going to be messy. It's really hard to call, but it's kind of fun, right? This is what we think. Let's see what happens. Maybe let's see how close we are. We're going to be way wrong or we're going to be way right. But this is kind of what I think. And before we go over to chat, I just want to let you guys know, or not let you know, but I just want to bring to your attention here. For anybody who thinks that these pumps in a bear market are not possible. I know a lot of people are like, oh yeah, 50% pump in a bear market, idiot. Guys, boom. That's a 98% pump in a bear market, right? What about this? That's a 52% pump in a bear market. What about this? It's a 50% pump in a bear market, right? Let's see what this is. Boom. This is a 25% pump in a bear market. This is a 38% pump in a bear market, right? So you could see these big pumps in a bear market. It's not impossible. I know people are probably like, oh, this guy This guy thinks the bull run's back on. Not at all. I am warning you guys about those people. Do not listen to them. And maybe they're right. I'm just saying, be careful of the overly bullish people who are just going to tell you it's going back to the moon. I think we could come up here, but I am looking for another rejection down. Whether we get that or not, or that happens or not, is a whole nother thing. But it is definitely possible. A 51% pump in a bear market it happens more than once, right? It happened more than once in the last bear market I just showed you guys. So there you go. It's not totally crazy to come back up to these prices. But when we do get up there, I am looking for shorts. So let's go say what's up to chat real quick. See what you guys are talking about. And then we'll move on to ETH. ETH just breaking up out of the ascending triangle on the 1 hour. Bit of a pump on chemistry, bro. We'll take a look at it in just a second. BC popping. All right, I see you guys. When Zero Tox. What's going on, man? Thank you for being here. When Zero. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I can't really see the scenario where it goes to zero. But anything's possible. Let's see. Cap always got those fire names. Oh God, real women drink beer. Shout out to Captain Kirk. Love the name, guys. Shout out to the mods on the channel. Captain Kirk, Crypto Anon, Rob the Crypto Snob, Tyler Durden, and Tony D. Did I say Crypto Anon? We got a bunch of them now, but shout out to you guys. You guys help out so much. I appreciate you. You guys are the best mods in the game. I love each and every single one of you. Sup, Frankie? Justin Blaine, what is going on? Lane Hughes says, yeah, when Evan was talking about that dead asset level, never thought about it that way, and it is scary AF. Yeah, to be honest, I never really thought about it that way either. Actually, was talking to him on the stream where he's saying you could get into the dead asset territory. I think it's important that someone's looking at that, right? Because I think a lot of crypto people are just like, it's almost like a cult, right? Like, no, Bitcoin will never die. And maybe it's unlikely, but someone's got to look at that as a somewhat of a possibility, right? It's not impossible. So that's why I like having other people on the channel to get those, second opinions or those other opinions, like see what other people are thinking, because we've never really thought about Bitcoin, like what would make Bitcoin a dead asset. So it makes a lot of sense. That's why I like having other people on the channel. Speaking of that, guys, tomorrow, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow, guys, we are having on Gareth the God Soloway. Super pumped about that, guys. I don't think he really needs an introduction. I think a lot of you guys know Gareth Soloway. He's been around in the game for a really long time. He's a lot of experience. He came from the stock world. Now he's in crypto. Maybe he's still in stocks. I'm not 100% sure. But we're going to have a chat with him tomorrow. He's coming on the stream. It's going to be great. We're going to ask him a bunch of killer questions. So if you guys have questions to ask him, definitely get them ready. And then in the beginning of the stream, I'm going to ask you guys to put them in there. And then mods, if you guys can kind of highlight good questions and maybe copy them into a notepad, so when we get to the point where we're going to ask Garrett some questions, we could take them and it doesn't waste too much of his time because he's a busy guy. But look forward to that, guys. He's got a lot of really good knowledge. I know he's got some low targets on Bitcoin that a lot of people are not going to want to hear, but he's definitely backs it up with the facts and the TA. He's got the TA to prove it that it's possible. So super excited to get that going. It's gonna be a blast with Gareth. 484 people in here. Thank you all for tuning in, guys. Smash that like button. You know the deal. Every 100 likes, you get a spin on the wheel. Every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin with 2 chances to win a giveaway. We already gave away 25 NFTs yesterday with 2 Ledger Nano S's. Let's give away some more stuff. 500 likes, you're getting 10 spins on the wheel. And you're probably getting at least 6 NFTs out of that, if I had to guess. Maybe we'll tweak the odds in your favor like we've done in the past. But yeah, 500 likes is the goal, guys. All right, let's see. John Joyce says, love getting the daily sauce. Always learning from the Mafia family. Let's go. John Joyce, I love you. Thank you for being here. I do it for you, man. I do it for you. Let's see. Your owner says, ask him when Lambo. When Lambo. Hopefully 2024, 2025. I think that's when Lambo. I don't know. We'll have to see. Alan, I don't know if I'm saying your name wrong. Alan Design. I guess Alan. I don't know. Shout out to you. Thank you for being here. Hey, Frankie, can you check what I just put in the Discord under the name Slick? I'll try. It always gets messy when I try to find other things to look at. But I will, if you want to DM it to me on Discord, I can take a look at it maybe later and then bring it up in tomorrow's stream. But I'll try for you. But it gets a little messy when I try to go to Discord and find stuff. But I'll try. Chusei Crypto, what is going on? Thank you for being here. GMY up 9%. Let's go. James Eminetti. Hit those likes, people. Let's go. James said it. You don't want to mess with James. Trust me. J Rego Music, can you do a video about the NFTs and what to do with them? I've never had one. J Rego. Yeah, sure. I'll show you. You just got to get a Nami wallet. We send you the NFT, and then you can hold it, or you could sell it immediately, or you can hold it maybe till the next bull run, and maybe it'll go up. Or you could use it as a profile picture, or you can make the wallet. We could send it to you, and you could be like, this is stupid, and then just never open the wallet again. It's totally up to you. But let's, yeah, I could try to do that for you. No problem. Eric says, Yelp, bright minds, stick together. Let's go, Eric Ward. All right, yeah, let's go. All right, let's jump back into the charts. Let's check this this pump that y'all are talking about. Oh baby, oh baby. So yeah, let's go to our chart with levels. 20,490. There it is, baby. There we're coming right back up to this golden pocket, this local golden pocket. We are in the short zone, but you know the short zone works, you know, until it doesn't. So you know, we're not just an instant short, but let's dissect this and see what's going on here, right? Let's get Market Cipher B back up, and woo, we are on one today. I am sweating already. Let's go. It smells like fresh cut wood in here. Someone was using a saw in here cutting wood, and it smells good. It smells good. All right, so here we go. Breaking through this spider line. This is not a horrible look for Bitcoin pumping. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. Hopped right on top of that spider line and continuing higher. Not the worst look. Now, I was looking at this before, trying to make sense of what was kind of going on here, and I did have an ascending triangle. This is kind of, I know this is kind of hard to see. Let's go to our naked chart, just so you know we don't want to be drawing too many patterns in one spot and it gets all confusing. But there you go, right about here. So there you go. This is kind of what I was looking at before with the ascending triangle. There we go. Okay. There you go. Right. You get your higher lows here. This is kind of how you could have spotted this. Low, higher low, higher low, higher low. And as you're getting these higher lows, you're just knocking on the door. You're knocking on the door, knocking on the door. And then finally you bust through like SWAT, come down, and you bing bong a little bit. But like a textbook, guys, we always talk about this, right? When you're trading these, you bing bong, you're knocking on the door, bing bong, boom, you bust through, you come down, you retest it, a bullish retest of the previous resistance into support. That's where you want to enter your trade, and then bing bong, you're on the way up. So that's kind of what I was looking at before. And let's go back to our chart with the levels so we can kind of see, you know, where the next stop might be. So, you know, just all in all, what you want to, you know, take away from here is bullish. You know, we took this spider line back, right? Flipped it to support, and now you're back above the spider line. But you want to be careful here because on the 15-minute, you are potentially going to put in a bearish divergence here, right? Now, it doesn't mean we're going to crash to zero. You will notice right here, we do have the short zone, which has been working pretty dang good, right? You know, I think, yeah, right here, you know, we came up, rejected, right? And then we came back up, rejected, right? And then we came back up, rejected, and we came back up, rejected. Now we're coming back up. Are we going to reject again? Little, you know, could come up and do a nice little M reversal down, possibly. But let's just do our quick analysis on Bitcoin before we cover this pump and, you know, look at the lower time frame stuff. Let's just kind of get a grasp on what's going on with Bitcoin in the medium term here. So, you know, weekly, I showed you, we do have that weekly green dot is back in action. So that is a bullish sign for sure. Now, if we come back to the higher time frames like the 6-day, let me just get rid of these drawings real quick. 6-day, we are printing double green dots here, right? CryptoFace likes to call these snake eyes. This is pretty bullish, right? We are now printing that green dot on the 6-day for Bitcoin. Now, this was not here. It was on ETH, but it was not on Bitcoin. As I told you guys, Ethereum has been leading Bitcoin with these bullish signals. So we were expecting it to hopefully pop up, and there it is. It is printing. We do have the snake eyes, those two green dots. Pretty bullish sign, as well as the weekly green dot. So that is making me feel bullish. You have the longer time frames looking bullish. Even if it takes time to play out and we get a temporary dump, those longer time frames will likely prevail, right? So Let's go ahead and zoom in here. I got to clean this chart up. This chart is an absolute mess at this point. It's like, I swear charts just, I need to figure out a better way to organize them so I can turn on and off my local resistance and support so it's not just a bazillion different lines. But let's see. Okay, so now let's look at the 8 hour. Your VWAP and your money flow are kind of converging, right? They're coming towards each other. Your VWAP is coming down. Your money flow is coming up. Could be indicative of a little bit of sideways action. And your VWAP has been above that zero line for a while, so I would expect it to come down pretty soon. 6 hour was looking like it wanted to print a red dot, but you did get a little bit of support off that zero line. So it is looking a little better than it was previously. It was looking a little more bearish, was looking a lot closer to printing that red dot. 5 hour, you kind of peaked below that zero line, kind of showing bullish momentum, right? When you have that VWAP kind of just poking its head below the zero line and coming right back up, it's showing that it wants to come, it's going down, right? And it goes below that zero line, but it doesn't want to stay up. It wants to keep going up. So that is actually a pretty good sign. We were printing a red dot, or we did print a red dot, but it was quickly reversed into a green dot. So it's looking like more of like a bullish continuation there. Money flow starting to round off, but nothing to get out of bed for. 4 hour money flow. This is actually not looking horrible. This nice sharp turn up in your money flow right there is actually not a bad look. Your VWAP is coming up nice and healthy. Come on down to the 2 hour. You do have your 2 hour money flow crossover. And more importantly, you are getting that 3 hour money flow crossover. You're starting to get it. Now, the money flow crossover does not confirm for another hour and a half, but this is pretty bullish, right? This is, I am looking to get into some long positions. I missed a couple of entries, right? And the 2 hour did get that crossover, but you've been in the green for a little bit. I didn't want to FOMO in. Kind of wanted to let this cool down a little bit. So I was looking for the 3 hour money flow crossover to potentially enter, or at least start. I feel I don't want to be left out if we do get a big relief pump. I want to get some positions in, even if I have to get in now with low leverage and, take it into the red a little bit, and then just wait for everything to turn around and have those higher time frames play out and bring us higher. I do want to get some long positions started because right now I'm not in any long positions. So I was waiting for that 3 hour money flow crossover. Now, I don't recommend front running stuff like this, but you have to understand if you do take the risk to front run it, you could potentially get a better entry. I'm a little bit more of a conservative trader, so I would rather wait for the confirmation, because if the smaller time frames decide to turn over and just dump on us, this could come back down, right? The VWAP could turn back down if we get a drastic dump. So I do like to let it confirm. But if you did front run it, realize you are taking on more risk, but you could get a better entry. It's all give and take. It's all probability. It's all give and take, right? Front running this could be the best decision you make, or it could be the worst decision you make, right? But that is pretty bullish. So that is looking pretty good. With your 4 hour aggressively coming up like that, it really doesn't. It doesn't look too bad. And again, the things that were making me feel bearish before, guys, were the 8 hour was looking a lot worse. Yesterday was looking a lot worse. It was making me feel a little bearish. 6 hour, again, yesterday was looking a lot worse. And the 8 hour, the 12 hour, 12 hours doesn't have me as freaked out. But, not only on the 6 hour are you coming back up, but your money flow is starting to round off a little bit. And same thing with the 8 hour, if you see here. Now, the one thing that freaks me out about the 8 hour is this VWAP has been above the zero line for a while, right? Typically, it doesn't hang out, above the zero line for very long, or for this long. But you could see here, I mean, you've been up here for a while. So I would expect it to come down at some point, but you are getting that nice rounded curve on the money flow, which is looking good. So it doesn't look horrible. The mixed signals are starting to become a little clearer, right? Yesterday was kind of a mess. Day before that was kind of a mess. Recently, it's been kind of a mess, but it's kind of like we're rubbing our eyes and it's like, okay, the longer time frames are bullish. Okay, this is actually looking a little better than yesterday. Are we leaning a little bullish? I don't know if I'm ready to lean one way or the other, but I will say that these time frames that were making me feel bearish are looking a little bit better today, in my opinion. Again, 1 hour money flow. Again, when you're seeing this, right? You come down, you're right back up. You peak down below that zero line and you come right back up. You go down, you get support, right? Showing that it wants to continue forward. Now let's come down to the super low time frames here, and let's pull up our other levels here, right? So here we are. Yeah, see, peeking into this short zone here with this local golden pocket. Some pretty. I'm gonna clean these charts up tonight so it's not as noisy. But you guys can see, right? Like even if I temporarily just get rid of these, you know, essentially, you know, got back above that spider line, right? Ah, God, crypto face. Thank you, crypto face, for these spider lines. I mean, I don't know what I would do without the spider lines. But you come down, you fight a little bit, you come back up, you flip it to support, and now you ride up, right? So if you were in that trade, right, if you caught that trade and you got in on your entry right here, that would probably be a good, this golden pocket would be a good place to start looking for profits, or looking to take profits, that is. But just know that you now have from here, right, you have higher highs and you have lower lows on your momentum waves. If you print a red dot here and it confirms, it could suggest that you might come back down. I'd look for a retest of that spider line coming in at about 20,261. And then, you know, you'd have to reassess the situation when you got there to see if you were going to get a bullish continuation back up and possibly break the golden pocket to continue higher, or if it was all going to go to pot and, you know, it's just going to crash down. So these are some levels I'm watching. This local golden pocket does come in at about 20,500, the bottom of it. And then, you know, the spider line is coming in at 20,261. So this is kind of the little pocket we're hanging out in currently. Let's zoom in even a little bit more. Are we going to catch some support on top of this? We flip this to support. A little too soon to tell here. But again, watch the bearish divergences, right? Massive, you know, big bearish divergences here. So on the lower time frames. So just be careful. You know, they're starting to print here. Now looking at the money flow, you know, money flow hard to read, right? If this money flow was coming out, right? If this money flow was really curving down as we were getting the bearish divergences, that would indicate a great short opportunity. However, you know, this money flow is kind of just hanging out. It's just kind of literally just flat. So kind of hard to read that. You know, but nonetheless, you are getting the bearish divergences while coming up to a key area. Let's go ahead and check on Market Cipher A. You could keep your eye out for, you know, blood diamonds. Let's check the 1 minute yellow X's. So you are starting to hold this level as support. No blood diamonds, no yellow X's, not a bad sign. So yeah, feeling pretty good. I mean, there's nothing really that alarming here. Only thing I would watch out for is, you know, this could be a, you know, just a giant M correction and then you just come back lower. But again, guys, a little hard. It is coming a little clearer now. It feels like we are starting to get back on track with being able to read things a little clearer, especially because now you got the snake eyes on the 6th day. You got the weekly green dot printing. These are bullish. And then, you know, 3 hour money flow crossover looking pretty good. 2 hour, you know, money flow crossover not too long ago. That's looking good as well. So, you know, you just want to be careful because we are coming out to that local golden pocket. So we will keep an eye on that to see if we're going to get rejected. And, you know, as of right now, you know, again, you know, big bearish divergences, but, you know, it might just come down for a healthy correction before continuing up. It doesn't mean we're going to dump down to nothing. It's all about what you're doing, right? You know, if you were scalping the 1 minute, you know, there was no bearish divergence here. But, you know, if you're scalping the 1 minute, you know, even here, just to kind of backtrack on, you know, previous price movement throughout the day, like if you guys are watching the charts, like kind of what I would look for. I wasn't really looking at the charts much today. I recorded the market update, so I was looking at the charts, but I wasn't really, you know, actively scalping today. But, you know, just some things you can look for here if you're saw 1 minute degen, just because, you know, these are so clear. You know, we have our short zone here, right? I have that first level, and then I have the macro gold. I have the local golden pocket here as well. But we came up, and you see we double tapped this level of resistance, the short zone right here, right? And if you come down here, this is barely, I think, this is barely a bearish divergence coming down with the momentum waves and coming up, slightly higher high, slightly lower low. There's your alligator mouth. You know it's going to puke to the downside, and blah, boom, it just dumped down and came directly onto the spider line absolutely perfectly. This would have been my profit. This would have been my target, the spider line. So that would have played perfectly. But this is just kind of right. You're coming up to your key resistance. You put in the bearish divergence, you get the confirmation. That's one confirmation. Throw on Market Cipher A, see if you can get anything. You did get a short signal here on Market Cipher A. Granted, it wasn't a blood diamond or anything crazy. Let's throw on Lux Algo and see if we got a sell signal up there. Boom, there you go. I mean, you get a regular sell signal right here on Lux Algo, but then you come back up and you get a strong sell signal here. So even if you were looking at that, you could have caught that for a nice little move down. With some leverage, that's not too bad, right? On the lower time frames, it's kind of hard to trade without leverage unless you have a bunch of money to trade with. So there you go. Just like to show you guys how you can find these trades, find your confirmations, feel confident. And I will say the divergences are really, really what make me super, super confident, right? Because the bearish divergences really do play out. And then, even so, right here as well, you have another bearish divergence here. Let me turn this off so it's a little clearer. Right here, you got higher highs, you got lower lows, and you could have seen that bearish divergence as well. And then obviously, you boom, you puke out here. And even here, higher highs, lower lows, barely, but you come down, right? I just like to show you guys this because this is like really good. This is great scalping, right? Boom, your momentum waves are making lower highs, right? Price is making higher highs, momentums are going down. Boom, price is at least going to make some sort of a move down. Same thing again right here. Boom, lower highs, higher highs. Price is going to move down at least a little bit. Boom. It's money, guys. It's absolute money. So there you go. Nice finding some support. Signing some support here. Look, you slipped into the red, back into the green on the 1 minute, obviously, guys. So take this with a grain of salt. Yeah, looks like you're probably going to print a 15-minute bearish divergence here. I would look, not financial advice, if I were going to take this trade, if it confirms the bearish divergence, I would look for a possible retest of this spider line here, which would, if you got in right here, which would make for almost a 1% trade, right? So, throw some leverage on that. You can get a nice little scalp off that. All right, let's check chat real quick. I'm calling for 28K BTC before August 1st, and I'm sticking to it. J-Rod, if you were here earlier, I don't know if you were, but if you were, you'll see that's not too far off of some of the targets that I was showing. It's actually right in the middle of the two most bullish targets I said. I said closer to 30K or about 26.5. You're landing somewhere right in the middle, so I think you're right in the ballpark. I'm right there with you, brother. All right, let's see. Yeah, you can always add to your position. That is true. Coming to that local golden pocket on Tether dominance, we're most likely coming down for BTC. Let's check out Tether dominance, actually. Just another thing that you guys can kind of keep an eye on. This is, I don't know what just happened. My keyboard's broken, I think. Let's see. US, what am I doing? USDT dominance. There we go. So obviously we have our new charts here. So we don't have most of our levels. But let's see. Yeah, look at that. USD. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, we do have a level here. I don't even know what this level is, to be 100% honest with you. But let's see. Let's go ahead and let's pull. What is this? Let's pull from here. Come on, get it as close as possible to the top. Boom. Yeah, okay. So you do have a golden pot. You do have a golden pocket right here. Now, I'm just gonna mark this. Let me just mark this golden pocket real quick, just so we can remember where it is. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Boom. I got OCD, guys. I apologize. Boom. Okay. Well, whatever. Close enough. Just to rough out these levels. Come on. Okay. And then let's go ahead and pull one from here. Come on. From here, I just randomly just picked the measure tool instead of the fib. Okay, so on the 4 hour, yeah, I mean, I would watch if Tether dominance. Yeah, you do have the golden pocket here. Maybe you come back down and test this level here. I was pulling from that low where the pocket is, Frankie. I'm not 100% sure what you mean by the pocket. I wish there was an easier way to communicate. That's why when we do the TA in the Discord, guys, which is really cool, when we hit 20K subs, we were waiting for Tony to figure something out for the Discord, and people were like, hey, do some TA while we wait. And I was like, okay, cool. So we did it, but it was cool because, you know, some people were, you know, everyone was in the room and people could like audibly ask questions. And it would be easier if someone's like, hey, take a look at this. It's much easier to understand. So, yeah, I was, okay, so he was on the 2 hour. Yeah, it's hard. I don't know gotcha. I think this is what you mean. This is gonna be my last attempt because I don't know. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Lane. Hey, Lane. Hey, you. Hey, Lane. Lane Hughes. I see you, brother. This is definitely what you're talking about. So yeah, coming down to this local golden pocket. Yeah, we could get a bounce here. Let's check. Your money flow is coming out on the 4 hour, which is, you know, decent, but not enough to be like, hey, this thing's gonna dump. 2 hour, you are in the red, but your VWAP might work its way up here. We might get a bounce on Tether Dom. Yeah, you did get rejected. Yeah, you might VWAP might come up here. You're probably gonna get some sort of reaction with Tether dominance off of this golden pocket, even if you just come up to this fib. Yeah, you probably are most likely going to get a move off of this. Thank you for shouting that out, Lane. What are we gonna do? Or what are we gonna do? What would we do without you, Lane? Thank you for pointing that out. That was actually a good call. That was worth bringing up. So you gotta love the local. That's another thing. I think I'm gonna make another Fibonacci video, guys, because there's a million different ways to use the Fibonacci, a million different Fibonacci tools. I got to make one on how I use them to trade, right? Make a little updated. I think that's probably with the channel. What I'll have is like, we'll have a volume profile playlist, right? Because I use volume profile in a million different ways. So we have a volume profile playlist, intro to volume profile, the fixed range volume profile, the VPVR, session volume, how I trade using volume tools, how I use the fixed range volume to trade, how I use the VPVR to trade, how I use this to find key levels. So I'll have all different playlists with different things and different reasons on how to use them. I feel like I'm talking in circles here, but I think you guys get it. But yeah, I will make another Fibonacci video because, you know, just pulling local just fibs can really give you a good idea of where price is going to react, and you can catch some seriously good trades off of it. So, yeah, and if Tether dominance does find some support here and come up, we could see Bitcoin dump. Obviously, if Tether dominance is going up, it means more people are selling into Tether and getting rid of their crypto. So yeah, thank you for shouting that out, Lane. We appreciate you. Fibonacci is my favorite pasta. A little Fibonacci Alfredo, you know what I'm saying? Fibonacci alla vodka. Oh, baby, I love it. I'm gonna get a, oh God, that's a term. I'm taking that term, and when I give you guys like really, really good sauce, where I feel like I really am teaching you guys something good, I'm be like, there you go. Little bit of Fibonacci alla vodka for you guys. I love it. Fibonacci alla vodka for the win. That playlist would be fantastic. One cool GI, absolutely. We're going to do that for sure. Hi from work, y'all. Hey, Jiren, what is going on? I appreciate you. Can't get enough of Frankie. Rob the Crypto Stop says, can't get enough of Frankie. Join the Discord server for more Frankie Candles TA. Hang out with the finest trading community to share the love for trading. Guys, the Discord is amazing. The community in there is great. It is funny. We get some haters sometimes in there just randomly, which is like, guys, haters, I'm praying for you guys. I feel horrible for the situation you guys are in, and I feel for you. I truly do. I hope your life gets better. But it's a great place, guys. We have a great community. People are hilarious. We have fun. We share charts, right? People are sharing their TA. Sometimes I lurk in there, guys. Like sometimes, I mean, obviously a lot of the times I'm in there, I'm putting my charts, I'm letting you guys know, I'm chatting with you guys. Sometimes I was in there, we were talking about dogs, in the off topic thing. I went in there, I saw pictures of some of the CandleMafia's dogs, and I was like, Tony, can we make a dog focused channel in the Discord? Maybe it's off. I don't know. Maybe we keep it in off topic. I don't want to get too separated, but we were just talking about dogs, right? And then I post my exclusive, my personal TA in a separate channel. If you guys want to keep an eye on that, I share my charts, so you guys can go on TradingView and have a live look at my charts. But people are learning from each other. I go in there, I help you guys. I answer as many DMs as I can. I ran through a bunch of them this morning. I'm going to keep filing through them. Reach out to me. I might not get back to you quickly, but I will get back to you. I really do try to answer the comments are hard to keep up with, guys. So I kind of moved over to Discord if you guys want to get in touch with me, but we will answer the comments too. We just got to find some time. as we still, we are still new, right? We're still a new channel. We have a lot to work out. But the Discord is, people are finding a lot of value, and it's fun and it's great. And absolutely, it's a really good place to be. Let's see, Jimmy with a stimmy with the dogs. Yeah, absolutely. You guys got some amazing four-legged little buddies there. Dogs are the happiness this world does not deserve. I'm just kidding, guys. But really, dogs are the best. Let's see. I mean, you'll never find a person as loyal as your dog. That's for sure. I can tell you that from my own personal life experience. I'm not haven't been here for 100 years, but I've been here for 30, and there is no person in the world that's as loyal as my four-legged furry friends, except for you, Mrs. Candles, of course. Anyway, don't kill me. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Nico Fibonacci, I know that guy. He owes me 200 bones. Let's go. Sensei Frankie, the best free TA game. Yeah, guys. Oh, yeah, and the Discord's 100% free. I put my TA in there. We put our calls in there. I don't do direct signals, but again, just read between the lines. You guys could probably figure it out. It's 100% free. I don't charge for it at all, right? We have referral links, but listen, if you guys want to trade, you're probably going to sign up for Femex or whatever it is, or KuCoin anyway. So why not use my referral link? You benefit from it, and then you get my TA for completely free. So, and then maybe, as time goes on and we find more exclusive things, maybe we'll add things to the Discord and maybe we'll charge for it, but we'll never take away what's already in there. Anything that's in the Discord right now will always remain free. Also, Frankie Kendall's bearish div on the 90-minute on the DXY. See? Oof, interesting. We'll take a look at that in just a second. Actually, let's take a look at that right now. Looking at the DXY. Oh, boy. Look at this thing go. All right. Let's see. Boom. There you go. He's right. It's confirmed as well. But I will say this. Oh, God, that is weird looking. Oh, God, dude, that thing is weird looking. But nonetheless, looking like a bull pennant to me. But you're 100% right, Lane. There is a confirmed, what'd you say on the 15-minute? No, what'd you say? 90-minute, he said. Yes, confirmed. Confirmed bearish divergence on the 90-minute for the DXY, which would be bullish for Bitcoin if this thing dumps down. So, yeah, US, tether dominance looking like it's going to bounce, which would be bearish for Bitcoin. DXY looking like a 90-minute bear div could dump it. That would be bullish for Bitcoin, right? So again, mixed signals. However, when you do zoom into the lower time frames, this is looking somewhat like a bull pennant. I mean, it's a messy one. It's a wonky one. But I mean, yeah, because if you drew it I don't know. It's a little wonky, but it does look like it could continue. Money flow coming out on the 12-minute though, so bearish divergence, money flow coming out. Typically, that's a good sign. But your money flow is coming up here. It's a mess, guys. It is an absolute mess. But thank you for pointing that out. Definitely confirmed bearish divergence on the 90-minute here for the DXY. So could come down a little bit here for the DXY and see Bitcoin move up a little more. But do have that local golden pocket right above us. Yeah, that DXY got to cool down. I mean, yeah, for real. Yeah, 100%. Sandman, it was ripping. Dogs are the most loyal animal, which is why you don't see homeless men with a cat. That's a good point. Yeah, it's all over the shop. It's mental. I know. Where would it take us as 120 is a previous all-time high? Yeah, for the DXY. Let's just flip a coin. Yeah, for real. For real. That's what it's feeling like, guys. The Godfather. Dogs leave paw prints on your heart. Guys, I had the softest spot for dogs. You have no idea. You can't get more of a dog person than me. Dogs have always been a huge part of my life. So, I've bred dogs. Not me personally. My dad has bred dogs. I was there kind of tagging along. Dogs are the best. Bing bong. Sup, y'all? Gunner, what's going on? Bubba's Crypto says these charts are like all like my ex-girlfriend's mixed signals. Absolutely, Bubba's. Absolutely. All right. So we're gonna chat. Let's check in on the SPY. I don't really think there's much to see on the SPY. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, there's really not much to look at. We're still just sitting above this support, kind of ranging, looking like a possible bear pennant, but hard to really say. A little bit of like somewhat of a symmetrical triangle, kind of messy though. Just kind of messy looking. But yeah, not much to deduce from here. How long we go? We go for an hour and 5 minutes. We can go ahead and take a look at we can go ahead and take a look at the charts here. Take a look at the chart. Yeah, Frank, that's what the live stream's for. Take a look at the alts, not the charts. Well, we'll take a look at the charts for the alts, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, just don't mind me, guys. As you're putting the alts in chat, I'm just stalking Bitcoin here. Just trying to plot here, right? Because like I said, I'm looking to get into some positions here. And you know, really what I'm looking for right now is I want to see if these bear divs are going to play out, right? Because if you're looking to get into a long, right, just, you know, this is kind of common sense, but for anybody who's new, if you're looking to get into a long, like if I was going to get into a long right now, I'm not looking to enter in on these blue candles at resistance, right? Because it's likely that even if we continue higher, we're going to get a rejection of some sort off of this level before coming higher. So, you know, you don't want to enter here. So I'm waiting for a pullback. Let's zoom into the micro time frames here. Yeah, I mean, bearish. Could cool down here a little bit. If we pull down, if we could pull back to this spider line, I would love that. And then if we see bullish setups, maybe come back down here for an entry to continue higher. But again, guys, I mean, I don't think I've said I'm super undecided this many streams in a row. Things are weird. We had another person come in here. We have someone in the office. One of the writers came up to me. He's also trades. Comes up and he's like, dude, I don't know what's going on. I'm about to counter trade Market Cipher. Like, not because Market Cipher is not good, just because the signals are mixed, right? It's just like, he's like, I don't know. And I actually didn't have that experience. I've actually, Market Cipher has been calling everything perfect for me. But it's just that there's a lot of mixed signals, but one of them always plays out. So, but yeah, they're like, I'm at a loss, bro. I don't know. It's like the mixed signals are crazy. I don't know if I should listen to Market Cipher. Should I listen to this indicator? Should I it's a mess. Let's see. You got to at least wait for the spider line retest. That's right. That's right. Take a look at Engine. It's possibly breaking out of a near perfect bullish pennant at the moment. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at Engine. Crypto. Guys, I got a silent mouse that doesn't make a clicking noise. And I don't know if I love it or if it's like, it's like freaks me out. I don't know. Anyway. All right. Let's check on Engine. Let's see. Where are you looking? Oh, whoa. Hey, chemistry bro. What are you doing here? Chemistry bro, you're calling stuff here. Look at this. You called it. Yeah, dude, this is, yeah. Guys, if you don't know what a bull pennant is, God, if you don't know what a bull pennant is, this is a bull pennant. I mean, it does not get much more textbook than this. This looks like the illustration example of a bull pennant. Come down, retest, come higher. Chemistry, bro. Great eye. Good eye. Yeah, dude, that looks great to me. Yeah, and you are starting to, yeah, baby. Come down to a lower time frame, baby. Going for that retest. Oh, baby. Yeah, and obviously, you know, when you zoom in, you do get a little bit of a different, Nah, yeah, this looks decent, bro. Dude, boom. Maybe yeah, this is not looking too shabby. Let's see. No bearish divergence. Come to the 10-minute. Yeah, you do have a bearish divergence here. It's on the 10-minute, right? Maybe this might just play out to retest this as a support. Dang, brother. I'm keeping an eye on this. This is, yes, chemistry, bro. Great. I wish you were here so I could high five you. Great job. 544 people in here. You know what that means? That means there's enough people in here to get 500 likes to get you guys 10 spins on the wheel for 10 chances to win NFTs. I want to say 10, but it's very unlikely that you'll get all 10. But they add up, guys. We know this. And then it goes down. pull up oil. Okay. For those just joining, don't miss tomorrow night's stream. Frankie has a special guest, Garrett Soloway, #value. Let's go. Guys, how are you guys liking the guests? Because we've had Evan Aldo a couple times. We've had Jason Casper on. I'd like to get Jason back on the stream. I know a lot of you guys follow him and like his work. So I'd love to have him back on and have him spit some knowledge, show us some uneven butt cheeks. I gotta hop in one of his lives soon. He hops in here sometimes. I gotta go say hey, what's up to him on the stream. And then guys, Crypto Lifer, we are in the works of setting up having him on. I think that's gonna be a really cool stream. I think we mesh really well. We love Lifer, so hopefully we can get him on. We got Gareth. Well, we're bringing everybody, and hopefully someday soon we can get the Godfather, the real Godfather of trading, Crypto Face, on the stream. Let's see. Give the man his likes. Omar, shout out to you. I see you, brother. Got no click mouse and went to buy $100 in BTC. Got confused and ended up with 10K. Everybody smile. Oops. Hold it, baby. Hold it. Just can't smash it anymore. It's totally busted. It's smoking. It's smoking, guys. Cannot hit that like button. Let's go. I've enjoyed the guest so far. Quality over quantity. Love it, Bubbas. I agree. I feel like everyone we've had on so far has been very nice. Tom Crown as well. Me and Tom were this close to doing a collab, and I actually got sick. And he was like, "It's if you want to push it, we can." He's like, I think he had stuff to do. It was just kind of made sense to push it off. But Tom is also, I think he might be next up that we're gonna try to get on the show for sure. But yeah, shout out to Tom Crown. We love you, brother. He pops in here a lot too. I gotta go say what's up to him too. Oh God, there's not enough time in the day. Let's see. For huge accumulation, keep feeding the beast, baby. BTC forever. Let's go. G Money Hedge Fund. Let's go. Crawler, what's up? Mafia Crawler, what's going on? Byron, what's up? Any profit on the trading bot? Trade. I don't know. I'll let me check it. I'll check it right now. I was gonna say I don't really want to. Because I want to be able to make videos about it, but we could check in real quick just because you guys are. We're doing it for the mafia. We do it for the mafia. I do have to sign in here, though, so it's going to be a little annoying. But, yeah, guys, absolute bull pennant. This is looking good for Engine. Keep an eye out for this. Not financial advice, but, you know, typically when you see these bull pennants and they retest the previous resistance as support and other things are looking bullish, you can buy that and you can make some serious gains. All right, trying to check on this trading bot here. Yeah, there's two. I don't know why they call it two-factor. They should call it. They should call it five-factor because I always got to do 50 things to get into my own dang account. I will come on as a guest. I will show you how the price can go up, down, sideways, maybe even backwards. Tyler Durden, get him on the list. Let's go. I love that. All right, let's see. Trading bot. Okay, trading bot. Let's see. Let me pull it up here for you guys. What do we got? 540 people. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. Shout out to you guys. Yeah. All right, let's see. $4, guys. We're up $4. Here, I'll just pull it up here. And yeah, I think I'm going to make my next trading bot video. I'm going to bring up this little page here, which actually shows you the grid, which is super, super cool. But there you go. You scroll down here. We're up $4. Up $4. So there we go. Can't complain about that, right? But I will keep you guys updated. Obviously, we kind of started that bot at a bad time. I started it and we came down. So the fact that it's even green right now is kind of shocking to me. All right. I'll come on and talk about NFTs. Let's go, Chemistry, bro. I made many ETHs with NFT trading. Oh, hey, let's go. Oh, hey, how do you do NFT TA? That's the one thing I don't really like about flipping NFTs. I've done it, right? You know, obviously, me and DZ are pretty close. He's the NFT guy. He always gives me the juice. I give him the sauce. He gives me the juice, right? It's a little bartering system we have. But I always tell him, I'm like the one thing I hate about flipping NFTs is I can't look at a chart. Like, you could look at a chart, but it's like you can't, I don't know. It's like you kind of just got to trust the project and hope someone buys it for higher. But I'm sure there's many methods to kind of add more analysis and more and to make more informed decisions when buying NFTs and trading NFTs. I just don't know them. I only have the mental shelf space for so much stuff, and I just don't have the shelf space to add NFTs on there. That's why I got the cheat sheet. I got Daisy. Let's see. Did the hummingbird pattern play out? Victor, I don't know. Y'all can quit looking. I made it. Let's go, Josh. Not sure how to begin to explain. Wrap it up, people. Josh made it. What? Wrap it up. Josh made it. I'm confused. A fun grand prize idea for the Wheel Candle Mafia member gets to audio or video stream onto the live stream for a couple of minutes. Bubba's, that is super, super, super good idea. It's just a little, there's certain people in here that have been around for a while and I trust them to come onto the stream. But if we just get some random person who like is watching the stream for the first time, doesn't care about us or anything, they could just come on and say a bunch of horrible stuff. So it gets a little risky, but we could probably do something like that in the Discord, because that person can go crazy and then we'll just shut them up and kick them off and have someone else on. And it won't go up on YouTube. We won't get banned or anything. So it is a little risky to do on YouTube, but maybe we could do that in the Discord. I actually really like that idea. Or maybe we do like a 15, 20 minute Q&A audio in the Discord. Guys, the new wheel is going to have a lot of cool stuff on it. We're totally revamping it, so stay tuned for that. Let's see. Adabor, I am looking to enter a swing long position, a little bit of a longer term entry. Like I said, even if I have to get in and ride it down on low leverage into the red a little bit, I have no longs open right now in case we get a big pump for some relief, but not looking to enter here, right? This would be a horrible time to enter, just because, price came up. It might not be a horrible time to enter, but like, if you're down here, now you're up here, right? Like, do you want to enter at somewhere down here or do you want to enter somewhere up here? Definitely somewhere down here. So, but if you're always waiting for the best entry, you might just miss the trade. So you want to keep that in mind as well. All right, let's go ahead and let's take a look at good old Cardano. Get some of that volcanic water. Here we go, random NFT. What do we got here? Can we make a... Oh, God. Guys, we got angel wings. Angel wings. Look at these angel wings. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I was going to say, right? You get like the neck, head of the angel. It's an alien angel. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, guys. We're going to do one chart drawing a day. Look at this. Okay, now this is just an alien with an Adam's apple. I love it. With spiky shoulders and tiny little legs. Look at those little legs with those tiny little feet. Yeah, that is a very bearish bat wing formation. I don't know. Guys, I think I need time off. I think I'm losing it. I'm just kidding. I'm not taking any time off. I'll sleep when I die. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a real look at Cardano. No, we got a lot of the Ada gang in the chat. You guys want to know what's going on. Frankie, will the drawing skills again? Let's go. You watching too much Stranger Things or some? Mrs. Candles is big on Stranger Things right now. She's like watching it while she brushes her teeth. She's watching it while she's like doing laundry, while she's cooking. She likes doing these things, guys. I'm not being like misogynistic. That kind of sounded bad, but she does it while she's she watches Stranger Things all the time. In the morning, she's like doing her hair. She's watching Stranger Things. She's talking to me. She's got Stranger Things on the side. She watches on her phone. She loves it. I have not seen it, so I heard it's good though. Anyway, for Cardano, guys, let's go ahead and take a look here. Right, taking a look at the weekly. Oh God, why is this? Let's get a better chart up here. Let's go with KuCoin. Boom. Okay. So you no weekly. I mean, you have a weekly green dot, but it was printed a while ago. Let's just nothing too new here. Looking at the daily. Also, real quick, I'm gonna come right back to Ada, guys. I forgot to mention this. Also, on the daily, you do have another. Here, let me pull up the naked chart. You also do have a. You You also do have a bullish divergence, another bullish divergence on the daily here. So boom, your higher low, your lower lows. So that is just another reason why we could possibly pump, right? Just another bullish puzzle piece when we were giving you the two scenarios. That's just another reason. Weekly green dot, snake eyes on the 6th day, among the other things that we mentioned, and the daily bullish divergence, the second daily bullish divergence. Pretty rare signal. So back to ADA. Sorry, we're kind of all over the place with the alts here, but we're going to get it done for you guys. Okay, so yeah, daily, money flow, decent, right? Money flow coming up, decently here. Not too bad. VWAP looking like it's about to print a, yeah, this looks like it's going to come down, print a red dot, and you might come a little bit lower. But let's go ahead and, yeah, I mean, let's pull up that BPVR. Yeah, I mean, you got a strong level. Yeah, strong level here. I mean, I would say I'm gonna put a range on this for some lower. Come on. For some lower targets for Cardano. You do have some support down here. Boom. Which is basically, where you're at right now. However, if you break this level, maybe, just maybe, you break down into this box and you kind of range around here. Bottom of this box is at about 29 cents, and right above it, top of the box is about 40 cents. So if you get that red dot on the daily, it could bring you back down into this box. And then if you lose that, it's getting pretty ugly for Cardano. But definitely in the cards here. But let's zoom in a little bit. Let's go to the 4 hour, see what we got going on here. Let's see. Money flow coming up, looking similar to Bitcoin, how that 4 hour money flow got a nice little pop up. 3 hour, lagging behind Bitcoin a little bit, but about to cross over into the green. So that would be somewhat bullish. Let's see, 90 minute, 45 minute. Yeah, money flow coming out on the 45 minute. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you're essentially just range bound. Let's pull some volume. Let's go from here to there. Yeah, I mean, you're just range bound, right? If you break lower, maybe you come down below the value area. But, your support right now that you're sticking is at about 44 cents. Resistance above you that has been strong, is that point of control at about 47 cents. And if you get above that point of control and you pump up, you do have resistance at about 49 cents. At about 49 cents, maybe you pump out a little bit out of the value area only to get sucked back in. But there are some levels based off of volume that you guys can kind of watch there for Cardano. But right now, looking very similar to Bitcoin with the 3 hour money flow crossover. Higher time frames not looking quite as bullish as Bitcoin, though. I will say that. You do have 3 green dots here on the 6th day, but they're not recent, right? And your VWAP is looking like it might want to cross down. So not looking as bullish on the longer time frames as Bitcoin, which is not out of the ordinary, right? As the alts typically bleed against Bitcoin in a bear market. Let's see. Pumping again. Oh, baby, we are pumping again. Look at her go. She's fighting that golden pocket. She's fighting it. Zoom in. We're looking at the 1 minute now. The 1 minute now. We're going to put that. Okay, beautiful. Look at this thing go. Okay. All right. 29, almost 20,600. So at this point, let's see, where are we? Yeah, ooh, baby, coming close to invalidating the bearish divergence on the 15-minute. Yeah, I'd watch this 15-minute bearish divergence. You could still, come down a bit. But yeah, watch that 15-minute bear div. 30-minute, nope. 24-minute, nope. 45-minute, interesting. She's going, baby. She's going. Still, bear divs still in play here, though. Again, you don't want to buy into these pumps. You want to wait for at least some sort of a cool down period, right? So We'll keep an eye on this as we go. But there are some levels on Cardano that you can watch. Let's take a look at XRP. It's probably all looking the same, so I'm not going to spend too much time on these. Let's see. On the weekly. Weekly, yeah, you got the confirmed green dot. This was not that. This was, a while ago. Let's see. Daily. You are getting that daily green dot. This is, yeah, you are getting the daily green dot. That's not a horrible look. No bullish divergence. What is the daily? Yeah, you printed your green dot a while ago. XRP. Yeah. So you got the daily green dot. So that is good. It is confirmed. Let's come down. 12-hour, 8-hour, looking a little better. 6-hour looking better than Bitcoin. 2-hour. Yeah. Yeah, so you got the 3-hour money flow crossover. Yeah, same. It's looking the same as Bitcoin, guys. 3-hour money flow crossover. Sometimes we like to find some of these alts that have specific setups. This is looking similar to Bitcoin. But again, like Engine, Chemistry Bro pointed out, I mean, that is a absolute textbook bull pennant here. So like if we saw something similar to this is what we're looking for. This is looking different than Bitcoin. Whoops. It's looking different than Bitcoin. You do have the 3-hour money flow crossover, but when things just look the same as Bitcoin, it gets kind of boring to look at every single alt. But yeah, any developing, there it is, guys. There it is. So, I mean, lines are roughed out, but I can almost guarantee you if you draw the line accurately, it's probably came up bullish retest and you're off to the races here. So yeah, we got to start. I know we're not allowed. We got to start taking paper trades live on the stream when we see stuff like this. I think we'll I think we're gonna start maybe taking some paper trades just to see if it plays out. Live on the stream when we see stuff like that. How cool would that be? Chemistry Bro calls it. Hey, check Engine. We do the TA. Look at it. He says bear flag. We do the TA. We agree. Let's hop in. We'll look for confirmations. But right now, maybe you get a second chance to enter into a possible long here for Engine with this bear div on the 1 minute. I don't know how far it's going to bring you down. May not bring you all the way down here, but that is definitely a bear div. Let's see. You got it on any other time frames? Looking at the 5 minute. Boom, boom. Yeah, I think it could come down a little bit eventually. So not looking to get in on these high blue candles, guys. Not the time to enter. Let's see. ETH is on fire. Sandman, come on, girl. Push through just for some excitement. Yeah, absolutely, Sandman. Love that idea. Karen, let's go. Yup. On 1.5x speed. Almost there. Let's go, J-Rod. I will 100x every paper trade. Yes, let's go. BTC just grabbing that wick to the left at like 20,740. Let's do it. Paper trades would be awesome. All right, absolutely. Yeah, we could do that. All right, let's go ahead and what was I just gonna do? Someone just reminded me. ETH. Let's take a look at ETH. Let's see what's going on. Oh baby, look at her go. All right, so ETH has broken out. ETH has broken out of the local golden pocket. Yeah, this is. I mean, you're closing 15-minute candles. Yeah, I mean, this is breakout in my opinion. Let's see. Did you get the? Yeah, look at that. You get the retest, guys. You can't make it up. The breakout, right? I say this all the time. You guys are probably like, "Shut up, Frankie. We know you told us this 1,000 times. Like we heard you the first time." Breakout. Oh my God! Everybody's trying to enter here, and then they get absolutely wrecked. But you guys know, you let the breakout, let her go. She'll come back. She'll come crawling back home. That's where you enter the trade, and then boom, you're off to the races. It's like these plays happen at the worst possible time. I'm rushing, trying to get ready for the stream. All these setups are happening. I'm missing every single one. I hate it. It's okay. There will be another pump and another dump. If you watched yesterday's stream, you will know we don't chase trades. We let them come to us. And that's how it works. But nice little bearish div here on ETH as well. So maybe that'll bring us down, give us a second chance to enter here. But we'll have to see. Hopefully we didn't miss our entry completely. Hey, Frankie, can I donate some NFTs for the giveaway? Justin, yeah. I appreciate that. Reach out to Tony or Tyler in Discord. We've been talking about this. We've had some people ask if they can donate to the giveaways. I don't know how I feel about it. It's like you guys should be winning the giveaways. And I totally appreciate it. You guys are like, this is why we have the best community. Like, you guys want to give to the community as well. That's why we have the best community on YouTube. But I just feel like, I feel like we should be giving to you. So it just feels weird taking donations from you guys. I don't know. Reach out to Tony or Tyler, and then I'll talk to them, and we'll try to figure out the best way to do it. If we should be doing that or we shouldn't, I don't know. But we'll make up our minds. Reach out to them, though. I appreciate the offer. We'll see if we can do something. There will always be another pump. Hope, absolutely. Thank you for being here. And absolutely, G-Man, what's going on? G-Man is back. Let's get it. Frankie, is it just me, or does this feel like the disbelief section of the Wall Street cheat sheet? Could I don't think. Let's see. Let's pull that out. Market. Market sentiment stages. Let's see. We'll pull it up right now. Let's see. Where is it? So here it is. This is what Lane is talking about, I believe. Okay. Rune 1, Matic XRP. Okay, we'll take a look at those. Okay, here we go. Sure. Okay, so this, I believe, is what Lane is talking about. Let me zoom out a little bit, try to make it clear for you guys. Boom. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so he is, where are we? Disbelief. This is a sucker's rally. So in my opinion, now Lane, I want to be clear, this is my opinion, right? I don't know if we're there just yet. Just because and I'll show you the reason why I'm not I don't know. It seems like it, right? Like on a shorter term, it's like, I don't know, I think it'll dump, like, and then it's kind of disbelief. But the reason I don't think that is because, you know, if you zoom out, right? If you zoom out and we just remove everything, you know, like nothing's really happening. This is ETH, obviously, but Bitcoin's the same thing, right? Like, this is not what disbelief would look like, in my opinion, like this little blue speck. But when you zoom in, it feels like it feels like a lower time frame disbelief phase for sure. But on a longer time frame, like, there's really nothing going on. But that's just my opinion. Yeah, thank you for pointing that out, Lane. Lane, you are like the G at like pointing out things that are great to show to the community. Like that stock market cycle sentiment thing with the disbelief. Maybe we can make a video about that, because it is very, very, very useful. Shout out to you, Lane. I appreciate that. I would agree with you because we haven't moved too much price-wise, but just a feeling of disbelief about this little rip. It's like we know nothing is going to come of it. Yeah, I agree 100%. I agree 100%. Kevin Giroux says, seems more like we are in panic, anger, the exchange of withdrawals. Yeah, guys, are you guys hearing like every day is like another exchange going down, and it's like it's crazy. I'm like, this is a bear market. This is a bear market. We about to dump, guys. Way oversold on all time frames. Mark Whitefield. Yes, the overall macro is still, yeah. Can't read that BNAP, but you're not wrong. You are definitely not wrong. I just can't read it on YouTube. But let me bring back our lines here. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's take a look at this. Let's go to the naked chart and then zoom in a bit. Yeah, so let's see. Let's see. Oversold on all time frames. I don't know about all time frames, but we'll check. We'll look. Yeah, I mean, daily's definitely not oversold, but it doesn't mean you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying let's really look into it, right? And I think you probably meant more of the lower time frames, just because, you know, everybody's watching the pump and now it's all oversold, will come down. I totally get what you're saying. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, 4 hours getting up there. Yeah, 4 hours getting up there. 2 hours getting up there. 1 hour is definitely up there. Yeah, man. Who said that? I see what you're saying. Oversold doesn't equal about to dump, though. Usually suggests buy zone. Chemistry, bro. Great point. Just because it's oversold in the RSI doesn't mean it's going to. It could mean it's going to dump, but it doesn't always mean just automatic dump, right? It just, you know, you could get, you know, the RSI can fall back right? And then price just comes back a little bit, right? It doesn't mean it's absolutely going to dump. But if you have like the RSI on the daily or the weekly or higher time frame, something like that could indicate a bigger move down. But yeah, I mean, 30-minute is getting up there. But I mean, yeah, even if you look here, right, we're way oversold, and then you came way down, right? But then you came back up higher, right? So you got to cool off at some point. But it doesn't mean it's absolutely going to dump. But in this context, maybe, if price is going to go from here and it's going to retrace back down to here, you could consider that a dump for this time frame. I do see what you're saying. But chemistry, bro. Chemistry, bro. Great point. Oh, am I saying oversold? I'm shot. I don't know why I'm saying oversold. Oversold is the bottom of the. Yes, I know. It's like when I say higher high and lower low and higher high. I just always I get tongue tied. But yeah, overbought. I'm sorry, slip of the tongue there. But yeah, I mean, 15-minute overbought, 10-minute, 10-minute getting up there. What's the 1 minute doing? Yeah, 1 minute. But yeah, it doesn't mean it's absolutely going to dump, but it is right. It's getting a little overheated here. Probably going to cool off. This is more indicative of a cool off for me before possibly continuing higher. Money flow in the 45-minute coming out though. So you want to remember that. That's not the best look. Let's see, Crypto Billy, best mods in crypto right here. Hashtag value. Let's go. Absolutely. Let's take a look at Rune. I see people calling out Rune. Thank you, Rob, for that. Where can I buy XRP besides Uphold, since they make you hold your coins for 65 days before transferring them out of the wallet? Really, Chris? That's garbage. I don't know why. That's annoying. KuCoin is probably the easiest place to get XRP right now. If you guys want to sign up for KuCoin and you want a discount on the fees, you could check the link in the description and use our referral link, and you will save a little bit of money on the fees, and you help your boy out, Frankie Candles. So it's win-win. Let's see. Listen to what I'm thinking, not what I'm saying. Let's see. Let's see. Wick, what is going on? Wick featuring Swing Kong. All right. What's up, Wick? Thank you for being here again. It says, on the macro, market is a perfect reflection of our psychology right now. Perfect conditions for a dump further. Unsure of if it's actually going to dump further. Yeah. Yeah, macro definitely not looking great. Let's see. Hodgepodge oil wants to see oil. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at Rune real quick, because I said we would look at that. Let's see. Rune Tether. Let's go. Okay. So here you go. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull some volume. Let's pull it from here. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. Boom. Okay, look at that scam wick. Woo, baby. Someone got stopped out. Let's see. All right, so you are out of the value area at this point. Now, typically, you got bear divs on this. 45. Let's see. Let's look at the 15-minute. Get our volume back on there. Come on, profile. There you go. So out of our value area here, and you are printing bearish divergences, you could get, I think you could cool off here a little bit. Let's pull that RSI back up. Yeah. I mean, you are, you could come back out of the value into the value area, kind of correct down towards that point of control. You don't have a good amount of volume up here, right? If you come up, right, and you start seeing volume increase, that could indicate that you're going to range up here a little bit, but there's not, you could see that obviously all of the volume is in this area, right? And sure, you have a little bit right here, but it sharply tapers off here. So when price comes up there, there's really nothing to latch onto, and it just comes back down into the value area. I would say this does look a little overheated. You could get a move back down towards that point of control, just like you see right here. I explain this all the time for the volume profiles, right? Just like I said, you come up up, up. You're out of the value area. There's like no volume up here, and it's likely you get sucked back down, and boom, you get sucked right back down to the point of control. So you always get sucked back into the value area. That's where price action wants to be. But yeah, it does look a little oversold. You are getting some bear divs here on the 15-minute and the lower time frames. Let's check the higher time frames. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, even here, I mean, you're even getting bear divs on the 1 hour. Definitely, definitely could come down a little bit here for Rune. But that point of control, if you do get stuck towards that point of control, it is at about 181. So if you're looking for an area to get a bounce, that might be a good price to watch. $1.81. Shout out Frankie, hashtag bing bong. We long in the weekly green dot, question mark. Sorry, I'm late. B5 man, or B's man. I don't know why. I don't know how to say your name, brother. But you're in here all the time. I appreciate you. Are we long in the green dot? I have trust issues with those weekly green dots because they never confirm. They're so wishy-washy. They're flaky. They go away. They never stay. So I am waiting before I make any decisions. It is making me feel a little better about the longer time frames. We do have snake eyes on the 6th day as well, so that's adding a little extra confidence to the bullishness. But gonna wait for those I'm gonna wait for them to confirm, right? Because we've gotten rug pulled on those green dots lately. So shout out to you, B man. Thank you for being here. Can you find the value area of the all-time high BTC chart? Brad Milbin, I don't know exactly what I think I know what you mean. We'll come back to that in just a second. Anyone know and why it is so high on the 7-day? Interesting. Let's see. What is it? CVX? Let's take a look. CVX. I don't know what CVX is. Let's take a look. Why it's so high on the 7-day? I'm not 100% sure what you mean. I don't know what this is. But Harmony, we'll take a look at Harmony 1 in a second. I drink H2O during the day, but I switch to IPA at night. Jay Rego, hey, I hear you, brother. Let's see. They will confirm when the bottom is in. yeah, most likely, Neil. What's going on, Neil? Appreciate you for being here, brother. OG, you're an OG, brother. Wall Street Whales playing with some market cipher. Hey, maybe they're counter trading us. Just simple thank you, Frankie. Hey, I appreciate you, Masnokas. Shout out to you, Sam Hostler. I don't know how to say your name. Says loving the TA, Frankie. I appreciate you, Sam. I do it for you. Sam. Let's see. All right. Okay. Let's take a look at some more of these alts here. I said, can you find the all-time? Yeah, I don't know how well that will work. You want to be careful about where you pull the volumes from. You want to make sure you're not just pulling from random prices. I like to pull it on a clear range, right? Sometimes I pull it for a whole day, a whole week. So you want to make sure you're not just dragging them randomly. And I'll make more videos on the volume profile, getting deeper into detail. But I think what you're looking for, I think what you're asking me is if we can find the value area like over the whole thing, right? This whole run, right? So I guess you can go from the March 2020 dump. I mean, it's hard. Like, I don't know where you would pull this from. I mean, I guess you could pull it from the start of the parabolic run, maybe? Like, what if you drag it to here? Yeah, I don't really know where you would pull this from. But, I mean, you're in your value area, and then this is all euphoria, according to this, right? And then you come back, all euphoria, and then you just get sucked closer towards that point of control. And that point of control is coming in at about almost in the same exact spot as where we have our range, right? Between 12 and 9K. So maybe you get sucked towards that point of control. Let's see if we pull volume on, let's see if we pull it on the previous bull run, 2017. Let's see. Let's say we're about here, right? Interesting. This is all experimental, guys. I don't really. I don't think this is. I don't think this is like really that useful. Maybe it is. I mean, look at that. Look at that. When you pull a similar range on the previous bull run, your point of control comes in right near the bottom. Right on the bottom. This is a similar range. I pulled it towards at the beginning of the parabolic run up. and I stopped it. I tried to guess where we were in the bear market. Comes right there. I mean, we bottomed out right on that point of control. Who knows? Somebody screenshot it. Are we going to come down to that point of control in the bear market, or are we going to survive? We'll see. We'll see. But with all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and take some look at. Let's take a look at some of these other alts. Let's see. Harmony. Let's take a look at Harmony. I know you guys love that one. 496 people still in here, guys. I think we're going to get to our 500 like goal. If you have not already, smash that like button, touch that like button, rub the like button, or just kind of poked it or flicked it, whatever you want to do. Punch it, just crush it, I don't care. Hit that like button. Let's get the 500 likes so you guys can get 10 spins on the wheel, and we can push the Frankie Candles YouTube channel out into the ether of the cryptoverse and build the CandleMafia into an unstoppable force like we have been doing since day one, and we are crushing it, guys. I had somebody in the office come over, and I was telling them a funny story about something that happened, and DZ was talking to them, and he was like, I came home late last night, and Frank be in that Discord at like 11:30, talking to his people, putting that TA in there, and the other person was like, God, man, that's crazy. Like, I would never do that. And I was like, well, you got to be there for your people. You know what I'm saying? I'm you know, we're built different. The Mafia is built different. I am here. I will kill myself for you guys. I mean, like, you know, kill myself working for you guys. We got something special here. I'm not letting this go to waste. We are in it for the long haul, guys. We're through all the bear market. We are here. We are here. We're not going anywhere. And I will always do my best to give you guys the most that I can possibly give you, while also trying to maintain a life. But you know, I just can't stay out of that Discord at 11:30. I don't do it because I have to. Just understand that. You know, I don't do it because I have to do it. I do it because I want to do it. I genuinely enjoy that. Like, I get to go to bed on a high note, right? Hanging out with people in the Discord, having fun, leaving you guys the juice or the sauce. All right, let's take a look here at Harmony 1. Frankie's the real MVP. YOLO Baggins, what's going on? Thank you for that, man. I appreciate it, and we appreciate it. Jimmy with the stimmy. That's why I do it, because you guys do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. You guys are super nice, and you guys support me all the time. So that's why I love doing it. It's you guys appreciate it, and I appreciate that you appreciate it. So I just keep giving it. It's a great thing. Let's see. We gotta do is stick around, and we probably go make mad gains, baby. Chemistry, bro. Ladder for the people in the back. Okay, so here we go. On Harmony 1, guys, we are putting in a bullish divergence here. I mean, this is as textbook as it gets. Boom, lower lows. Boom, higher lows. That's what I'm talking about. I get tongue-tied. Sometimes I say higher highs. Like, I just, like, I don't know why it tongue-ties me so bad. Higher lows, lower lows, bullish divergence. Hopefully we can get a little pop out of here. But looking at the weekly, oh my God, this thing is murdered. No weekly green dot. I mean, we currently have a weekly green dot, but it's been there for a while. Oh, God, that's a gross VWAP. Look at that thing. That thing's nasty. Let's check the 6-day. No 6-day green dot like we do have on Bitcoin. Yes, VWAPs are weird looking. 2-day. Technical bullish divergence. Printing, not confirmed yet. 4-hour money flow coming up. It's looking similar to Bitcoin. You know, as far as market cipher V goes, you have the 4-hour little pop up on your money flow, which is typically pretty bullish. Yeah, it looks that doesn't look too bad. 3-hour money flow about to cross over. It's looking similar to Bitcoin. As far as levels, let me see. If you do wind up getting a pump up, let's pull a fib on this thing. Boom. Yeah, if you could break this 236 level at about, 1.9 cents, could work your way up to the 382, which is coming in at about 2 cents. And then if you could work your way up to this golden pocket, you could make it to, I can't see it, about 2.5 cents. About 2.5 cents is that golden pocket. And it does kind of bring you, back out of this little lull here, right? You can kind of see. Maybe you see something come up where you kind of, you came down, you work your way back up to this golden pocket, and then you come down, forming a cup and handle. whether you come down here or here, and then maybe you continue to the upside. I'm just going to keep that drawing there. That is speculative, guys. I am not saying that is going to happen. I'm just saying, you know, this is very speculative. But, you know, that would be, yeah, that would be interesting. But there's some levels you can watch. And I just pulled that fib from this local high to the bottom. And then, yeah, you know, this is coming in at about golden pocket at about 2.5 cents. I would look for a rejection if you make it up there. But, you know, it's hard to say. Money flow crossover on the 3 hour is a good sign, though. I will say that. Subs are bullish. Let's go. Arkanji. Crypto's in a bear market. Frankie Candle subs are bullish. Absolutely. Let's go. Much love, Cap. Hey, oh, Cap. I'm just saying what we get into flicking and pulling. I think it's too far. Okay, I see you. I see you. Let's see. Millionaires will be made this year. Buying now and the hodl bags. Ben has said it 100 times. Guys, it is true. The bear market is where the money is made, right? You can make sick gains in a bull market, but it's the people buying the dusty, cobweb-covered basement of the bear market. Those are the people that are driving around in Ferraris and Lambos, right? It's not the person that comes in when Bitcoin was at 40K and then pumped up to 69K, right? Sure, that person made crazy gains. And if they came from the stock market, they were absolutely blown away. But it's the people who are paying attention now that are getting the absolute monster gains. This is where the generational wealth is built. The bear market can make you rich. The bull market can make you rich. The bear market will make you generationally wealthy. So let's see. Did you ever take a look at the committed? No, the commitment to trade with the wrap your head around it. I think it's some really good sauce. Yeah, Lean. I did take a look at it. I'm gonna look at it some more, and maybe we'll make a video about it. Thank you for sending that to me. I think that's the thing you sent me on Discord, if I'm not mistaken. Where can I get signal for BTC? You can join the Discord. We don't give direct signals. Like, I'm not gonna say enter a trade here, exit the trade here. We just don't do that. But I let you know, I give you my own form of signals, right? I say if price does this and I see this happen, I'm looking to get into a trade here, right? So it's not direct signals. I just think it's a bad idea. I like to give you guys what I'm looking for the trades. That way you guys can look for the same thing. And if you agree with it, you can make your own trading decision. I think it's a much better way to do it. So there you go. Crypto Billy, I don't know why, but YouTube thinks that bagel emoji is supposed to not be there. Like, they're like, hey, this might be Frank. This guy's putting a bagel emoji. I don't know if you want this on your channel. That's all we want on the channel is the bagel emojis. Let's go. Thanks for all. Joe B says, thanks for all the TA. Learning a lot from you and all the Discord members. Joe B, let's get it. Welcome to the family, my friend. We love having you here. Let's go, Joe B. How are we not at 500 likes yet? Almost. 596, baby. Smash it up. Smash it up, guys. We're about to start doing the giveaways here. Right an hour. Yeah, let's start it now. Let's start it now. I think we gave you a decent bit of sauce. I gave you guys a nice little bowl of sauce for your macaroni. You can get off the stream and go eat your macaroni with the new sauce. So let's go ahead and spin this wheel, guys. And before I leave you guys, I do just want to make a couple of announcements. New upload, new video is up. It is another volume profile video. If there's one video you watch on my channel and you've already seen the psychology video, please watch this volume profile video. I show you guys, last video, I showed you guys how we find the volume gaps, which if you follow the channel and you're in the Discord, you know we've been eating that up. It's been some really good trading. We were on a tear recently with the trades just off those volume gaps. In this video, I show you guys how I use the volume profile to actually find good entries and how to read it and how to actually trade off of it. Because with the fixed range volume profile and the VPVR, I've shown you guys how to use them, but I haven't really showed you how I use them to actually trade. So I go a little deeper into this video and I show you guys how I actually use these to trade. And it's awesome. I think this is gonna be a really helpful video. I think you guys are really gonna like it. So it got uploaded a little bit late. It went live. And then I needed to put the market update video. And when that happens and you put two videos up right after each other, one of them gets absolutely murdered. No one watches it. So I delisted the original, the volume profile video, put the market update video, let the market update live there for a minute. But then I did re-upload the volume profile video. It's how to find the perfect entry, I think is the name of it. Definitely go check that out, guys, because this is a video you do not want to miss. And I'm not saying that because I want you to watch my video. I'm saying it because sometimes I make a video and I'm like, yeah, they'll learn something. I showed you how to use something. But this one, I really think you're going to walk away and you're going to be able to immediately apply it to your actual trades. So definitely go check that out. It'll also be the video that you need to like and comment on to win this week's giveaways. So kill two birds with one stone. Watch the video, learn something good, apply it to your trading, increase your profitability, and enter for a free NFT. We're giving them away, giving them out like hotcakes. So with all that being said, guys, let's go ahead. And I could already hear the echoes of Tony D and Tyler Durden and Rob and Captain Kirk and Crypto Anon. I could already hear them echoing. Frankie the Screen. Frankie the Screen. It's the telepathy that makes this channel run smoothly, guys. I hear you. We're showing the screen, baby. Let's go. All right, here we go. Spin number one, and we got the 500 likes. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate every single one of you for smashing that like button, and we're going to give you 10 spins instead of 5. Like I said, 2 for 1 for you guys, so we can get you guys an extra giveaway. Deep fake, guys. I still have an extra deep fake. I will throw it in the Discord. I got a lot of swirls right now. I'm just kind of like, I got a million things going on. I'm doing one thing that's really important, and then 10 things pop in my mind, like, I got to do that, I got to do that, I got to do that, but I can't stop doing this. I got a lot going on, but I'll surprise you in there eventually. Here we go. Spin numero dos. Let's go. 447 people, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end. I appreciate you. The echoes of oil, hodgepodge. I see you. We'll look at that. What ticker do you want me to look at? Let me know. Hodge, let me know in the chat what ticker you want me to look at for oil. Night off. Let's go. No crickets for me tonight, baby. Let's go. I got to get my money. They changed the studio, which is great. It's running very smoothly. It's awesome. All the tech issues are done. They don't happen anymore. It's amazing. Hit them with a giveaway, baby. Let's go. But all my stuff got moved around. I think I know where it is. But I got to find that 10K cash that we have, which is, guys, which is not real. I would not be throwing real money on the floor. Just so you guys know. I don't know if anyone's like out there wondering. I don't think anyone really thought it was real. But just so you know, I'm not trying to like fake. We got the studio tour. Let's go. Okay, so I don't know how we're gonna do this, but we'll do that. We'll do tomorrow. I think it'd be fun if we do the studio tour during the day. No one's here. I'm always the last person here, so no one's here. But I think it'd be fun to do it while everybody's here, so I can go around with the camera and just be like, "This is Ben's office." Say, "What's up, Ben?" Like Ben can say, "Howdy, guys," whatever. I don't know if he's gonna be here, but whatever. I think it'd be cool. This is cool. I was waiting to land on this. We'll do the studio tour. I think what I'll do is I'll just record it on my phone. And then we'll put it in the Discord, so you guys can kind of get an idea of like what it looks like. Like you guys see this all the time, right? You see the backdrop with the TV. By the way, if you're not following Meta Money, what are you guys doing? Go get those low cap gems, guys. They also, I want to say this real quick. I almost said New Money Gang. Meta Money goes live every weekday now, just like I do, but they do it earlier in the day, right after Ben's live stream. I don't want to butcher the actual time. I think it's at like 1, maybe. But go subscribe to them, guys. Turn on notifications because they go live every day. It's super short. Like if you're on a lunch break or something, it'd be perfect. It's like, I think it's like a half hour. They let you guys know like all the coins that they're watching, all the metaverse coins they're watching, all the projects they're looking at. It's great. It's really cool. Brian and Justin from Meta Money, go follow them. Shout out to them. They're awesome. And NFT Alpha 2. We got to throw them in there too. I'm just saying that because their thing was on the TV. But yeah, go follow them. They just started going live. Support them. They're doing a great job. So there we go. Studio tour coming. I'll try to do that tomorrow for you guys. Let's see. I thought that was the point of Hit Network. Oh wait, hodgepodge. Okay. Oh, it's just US oil. My phone is about to die, Frankie. Okay. We'll do it. Wait. I thought that was the point of Hit Network. Hodge. I missed. I think I missed that one. Funny hat. Let's go. We got to bring the fedoras. I got to find those too. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. The new wheel is going to be lit, guys. I can't wait for super chats. You guys have no idea. Oh, deep fake. I'll give you guys an extra one. We already landed on deep fake, and I only have one more to show you, so that's kind of a scam. I'll actually take it off the. I'll take it off. That was kind of scammy too, so I'll just give you an extra. I'll give you an extra spin here. Let's go. Oh, funny hat. Got rug pulled on that one. How many spins are we up to? All right, 7. You guys get 10. I'll give you like 13 because a couple of those were botched. Give it to him. Come on. No, you're getting another spin. I'm giving you another one. That's funny hat is no way. We're not landing on funny hat 4 times. 1 giveaway. It's a scam. There it is, baby. There it is. Got to give him the extra spin once in a while. I'll just give you guys a couple more here. What's up, Frankie? Still here. D Petty, let's go. What's going on, brother? I stay till they kick me out. Let's go. Thank you, Sensei Frankie. I got you, Crypto 420. Damn, it's a pump or dump. I can't watch over an hour to find out. All right, let's see. Chris, dude, what is going on? Thank you for being here, man. Studio tour, you guys are getting an extra one. I'm taking that off, too, because you can't do that twice. And I give you that spin. Screen. Oh, sorry. Come on, give it to him, baby. Let's go. Let's go. All right, looks like you guys are. I'm gonna give you one more because some of those were a little sketch. Give you one more here, and then we're gonna check oil, and then I gotta get out of here and do this BitBoy crypto video. Yeah, I thought I heard the telepathy. I think I'm drinking too much Hawaiian volcanic water. There we go, baby. Give him another giveaway. Let me just show the results here. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 giveaways. Not bad, not bad. And he got 12 spins. We'll give you one more for good luck. And then while that's spinning, I'll look up U.S. oil. Come on. U.S. oil. U.S. oil. I got you. Oh, God. Come on. Their phone is dying. Come on. There we go. Okay. WTI. Okay. Boom. Here we go. All right. Oil. Oil on the daily. Let's take a look. Oh, money flow coming out on the daily hardcore. But, oil behaves a little differently. It kind of winds down. Doesn't go into the red very often, at least in the recent past on this massive, bull run for oil here, after the March 2020 dump. But money flow coming out. Every other time it's done that, it only goes down a little bit and then continues higher. So, maybe we're seeing the blunt of it here before it turns back around. Let's see. Looking at the 4-hour. Yeah, it's hard to say here with oil. I would say that daily is looking. I'm not going to cover this for very long. I'm sorry. Who? Hodgepodge. I got you, Hodgepodge. I got you. I was not going to forget you, man. But yeah, maybe we come into the red here. But like I said, every time we've come down, I mean, it's just basically been a bottom, and then you come higher, and then you correct, and you come higher again. You correct. It looks like you could move up again, but I'm obligated to say this is bearish because money flow is coming down. But just know with oil, it behaves a little differently. It comes down. It will maybe barely go into the red, and then it just comes right back up, at least in the recent past. So, this is not going to be sustainable forever. But it is, money flow coming out on the daily 4 hour. Let's look at the 2-hour. You're in the red here. What are the lower time frames looking like? Yes, it's just, oh, wow. I don't look at oil very often, to be 100% honest with you guys. So I'm not too in tune to how it behaves. But you could just see on the daily, it looks like typically when you get into this level of money flow, you come down a little more and then just turn right back around. So, if this thing is going to go back up, I think it's probably going to go back up pretty soon. So I'm sorry that was super quick and dirty, Hodgepodge, but I had to at least cover it a little bit for you before your phone died. I got you. Yeah, maybe we'll start looking at oil a little bit more often. You planning on super chats? Are you going to do a donation to animal shelter for dogs? Just a thought. Sandman, yes, we could do that. Like if we wind up giving to a charity, I am totally down to give it to animal shelters. Because I know there's a lot of people out there that need help, but there's a lot of animals and dogs and animals in general out there that need help, and they don't have mouths they have mouths, but they don't have a voice to really say that they need help, right? So, I think it is important that we could help them. Maybe we could. That'd be cool. And then maybe we'll get a little Frankie Candles YouTube channel dog. Right? We'll get like a little, like a small dog that can just kind of sit on the desk and just hang out with us, and we can pet him while we do TA. All right, guys, I think that's all I got for today's stream. I really appreciate everybody who stuck around to the end. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you for 528 likes. We absolutely smashed through that resistance of 499, and we are now in like discovery is what they call it. Who knows what the next stop will be? But thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. You guys are the absolute best. So I hope you learned something on today's stream. Go watch that volume profile video. And real quick, guys, don't forget to go to frankiecandles.com. There is still time to enter the World Series of Trading and get onto the Bit Squad. Go to frankiecandles.com. It's a big thing. It's a big banner right there. Click join the Bit Squad, and it'll bring you right to our page, and you can join the Bit Squad and enter into that trading competition. And with all that being said, Debate Crypto is live right now. Go check them out. Go raid their stream. Go leave some likes. Go leave some comments. Tell them Frankie Candles sent you, and tell them, be like, hey, Frankie Candle says he loves you guys from the bottom of his heart. Just let him know. Just let him know. I appreciate you guys. Debate Crypto right now. With all that being said, that's all I got. I feel like we got to come up with an outro. I feel like my outros are a mess. Anyway, I love each and every single one of you. That's all I got. Use good risk management and don't get wicked out, chopped up, or wrecked. I love everybody here. I don't know what to say. I'm doing this all over. I'm doing this all over. Anyway, guys, so oil, yeah, oil looks like it could come back up. But I think that's all we got time for today. Thank you all for the 530 likes. I love each and every single one of you. That's all I got. I'll see you tomorrow. Same place, same time. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.